Have you ever stepped into your bathroom, reached for something familiar, and suddenly felt a little off balance? Maybe it was bending down to grab a bottle that rolled under the sink, or reaching for something high up on a shelf. These little things, things we've done for years without a second thought, start to feel different after 70. And often, we don't notice the danger until it's already too late. But here's something important to remember. It's not about weakness or aging badly. It's about adjusting wisely. Our bodies, our reflexes, even our skin and bones, they all change with time. That means the space around us needs to change too, especially the bathroom. Because this room, more than almost any other, can go from safe to risky in the blink of an eye. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 common things that many seniors keep in the bathroom, but really shouldn't. One of them is something people use every single day without realizing how dangerous it can be, especially after 70. These aren't complicated changes, they're simple steps that can help you stay independent, injury-free, and feeling confident in your own home. Let's start with a place many of us overlook, the bathtub ledge or shower corner. You know the one, lined with bottles of shampoo, conditioner, body wash, maybe even an old razor or two. It seems harmless, but when that space gets crowded, it turns into a hazard. The more bottles stacked along the edge, the higher the chance one falls, rolls, or causes you to twist unexpectedly trying to grab it. A woman I know, her name's Helen. She's 76 and still sharp as a tack. She slipped last year reaching for a bottle that had tipped over near her feet. She didn't break anything, thankfully, but it shook her confidence. She said, "I thought I was being careful, but I didn't realize how cluttered my shower had become." That's the thing. Accidents don't always come from carelessness, they come from environments that weren't built for who we are now. Reducing the number of items in your shower or tub to just what you need, placing them in a sturdy, reachable shower caddy, or switching to pump bottles mounted on the wall can prevent that kind of fall. Now let's move a few feet over to the sink or medicine cabinet. If you're like most folks, that's where your daily routines happen. Brushing teeth, shaving, taking medication. But here's a sneaky danger that lives right in plain sight. Expired medications and products. After 70, our bodies don't metabolize medications the same way. That cold medicine from 2 years ago, the muscle rub that's been sitting in the drawer since 2018, they're not just ineffective. They can interact with your current prescriptions or cause skin irritation, dizziness, or unexpected side effects. One of the most overlooked culprits? Old over-the-counter sleep aids. Many seniors keep them for just-in-case nights. But these medications, especially antihistamines like diphenhydramine, can increase your risk of confusion, falls, and next-day grogginess. Keeping them within easy reach without reviewing them regularly is like leaving the back door open in winter. You might not feel the draft right away, but over time, it takes a toll. A safer approach is to clear out your medicine cabinet at least once a year. If you're not sure what to toss, ask your pharmacist to help review what's current, what's expired, and what might be risky for someone over 70. And instead of storing everything up high or way down low, keep daily use items at chest level. No bending, no reaching, just safe, simple access. While we're here at the sink, let's talk about rugs. Yes, bathroom rugs. Soft under the feet, sure, but so often they're slippery underneath, bunched up on the edges, or placed where water tends to pool after a shower. That combination, wet tile and a loose rug, is one of the most common causes of falls in seniors, and it happens fast. A small misstep, a wet heel, and down you go. You might think, but I've never slipped before. That may be true, but as we get older, our balance, vision, and even the way we walk begins to shift, and it doesn't take much. A little water, an uneven edge, and suddenly you're grabbing the towel rack or hitting the floor. If you love having a rug for warmth or comfort, look for one with a strong, non-slip backing and low profile. Better yet, install a bath mat with grip suction that stays in place, or place a towel you can remove after each use. The goal is to eliminate surprises underfoot and make every step steady and secure. And speaking of stepping, another item many of us keep in the bathroom but may need to reconsider is the good old step stool. Maybe you use it to reach a high shelf, change a bulb, or store extra towels up in a cabinet. But here's the hard truth. Climbing, even just a foot or two, becomes a high-risk activity after 70. The issue isn't just balance, it's vision, reflexes, muscle strength, and the simple fact that a small stumble at our age can result in a broken wrist, a cracked hip, or a head injury that changes life completely. One man I spoke to, Don, had always been independent. At 82, he still did his own home repairs. But one day, he tried to change a bathroom light bulb on a short stool, he lost his footing, fell backwards, and hit his lower back on the edge of the tub. He didn't break anything, but the bruise kept him from sleeping comfortably for weeks. And worse, he lost his confidence. That's why it's time to stop using step stools in the bathroom altogether. Instead, bring lower storage within reach or ask for help with anything up high. Your safety matters more than reaching that extra bottle of shampoo tucked in a top shelf. Now, there's one more item that needs to be talked about, and it's perhaps the most dangerous of all. It's something nearly every bathroom has, and yet we rarely question it. Before we go there, take a moment. Think about your own bathroom right now. What's near your sink, your tub, your shelves, your cabinet? Because these spaces don't just hold our belongings, they shape how we move, how safe we feel, and how well we age in place. This conversation isn't meant to worry you, it's meant to empower you. Because when you take control of your space, you take control of your safety, your independence, and your peace of mind. Let's keep going, because there's one item in the bathroom that looks completely innocent, something you've likely used your entire life, but after 70, it becomes a hidden danger. I'm talking about the standard bar of soap. Yes, the simple bar of soap we've all used for decades. It seems harmless, but the truth is it's one of the most common causes of slips and falls in the bathroom. When a bar of soap gets wet, it becomes slippery in your hands. It can shoot across the tub or sink, and if it lands on the floor, it becomes a serious fall hazard. One step on that bar, or even a leftover slippery patch from it, and down you go. I remember a gentleman named Roy. He was 79 and active, still doing light gardening, still walking every morning. But one day, he dropped his bar of soap in the shower and didn't see it. The next morning, while stepping into the tub, his foot hit the leftover film, and in seconds, he was on the floor with a fractured hip. He told me afterward, "I never thought something so small could cause such a big problem." But it does, and it happens all the time. The safer alternative? Switch to liquid body wash or soap dispensers with pumps mounted on the wall or placed in easy-to-reach caddies. That way, you're not juggling slippery objects with wet hands. It's a small change, but it dramatically lowers your risk in the shower or at the sink. And here's the good news. You don't have to give up the scents or the products you enjoy. Many brands offer the same formulas you love, just in safer packaging. Some even have easy grip pumps designed for arthritic hands. It's a little upgrade that helps your body, your confidence, and your overall peace of mind. Now, let's move to something less obvious. Extra towels, robes, or clothes hung over doors, shower rods, or hooks. You may be thinking, that's not dangerous, it's just storage. But here's what can happen. Those items often block airflow, gather dampness, and worse, they create unexpected snags or trip points. Especially in tighter bathrooms, a robe hanging behind the door or a towel draped on the side of the tub can catch your foot or cause a slip when you least expect it. The problem isn't just clutter, it's that these items create movement distractions in a space where you want total stability. Picture this. You're stepping out of the shower. You grab for your towel and tug, but it catches on a robe that's hanging nearby. And before you can react, something falls, either the rod, the robe, or your own balance. It sounds like an overreaction until it happens. These small, almost moments add up, and with age, the margin for error becomes much thinner. A safer approach: keep just one towel easily accessible on a bar with a non-slip grip. Store extras in a dry, reachable drawer or cabinet, not draped around the bathroom. It keeps the air fresh, the path clear, and the risk of snags or distractions to a minimum. Now, while we're thinking about fabric, let's talk about old loofahs, sponges, and washcloths. They're soft, familiar, and we often use them far longer than we should. But over time, these damp items become breeding grounds for bacteria, and the truth is, older adults are more vulnerable to skin infections, even from seemingly harmless sources. If you've ever had a rash that didn't go away, a sore that lingered, or a spot that got infected and took weeks to heal, it might have started from something as simple as an old sponge. And what's more, many of these items break down with age. That loofah from 3 months ago, it's likely shedding small pieces which can irritate the skin, especially if your skin is thinning or more sensitive than it used to be. It's best to swap out these items every 2 to 4 weeks. Choose soft antibacterial cloths or silicone scrubbers designed for seniors with gentle textures that clean without causing irritation. And always make sure they dry completely between uses, no leaving them piled in a corner or slumped over the faucet. You deserve clean, fresh tools that support your body's natural healing, not wear it down over time. Now let's address something emotional, something many people don't want to talk about. Bathroom products you no longer use but still hold on to just in case. Maybe it's an expensive moisturizer that hasn't been opened in a year, or a hair dye box you haven't touched since your last big event, or shaving cream for a razor you no longer use. We tell ourselves we might use them someday, but what they really do is create clutter, physical and mental. Every item we keep just in case takes up space that could be used for something we actually need. More importantly, it increases the time we spend searching, bending, and maneuvering around things that no longer serve us. I knew a woman named Marla who had a full drawer of old lotions, styling tools, and cosmetics she hadn't touched in years. She finally cleared it out after tripping over a basket stored under the sink. And do you know what she said after it was all gone? I didn't realize how much lighter I would feel. Let that be your sign. Decluttering isn't just about safety, it's about freeing your space and your spirit. A tidy bathroom helps create a tidy mind. And every time you make it easier to move, to breathe, to reach, you're protecting your independence and your sense of dignity. So as you stand in your bathroom next time, look around with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, does this help me? Does this make me safer? Does this make me feel supported? If the answer is no, then you have your answer. Because aging doesn't mean losing freedom, it means choosing wisely. And that starts with the rooms we use every single day, the spaces where small adjustments create big protection. And if you've already started thinking about what you can remove, adjust, or improve in your bathroom, you're already doing the most important part. You're staying aware, taking ownership, and choosing to age on your terms. Now that you've taken a closer look at the items in your bathroom and started to recognize which ones may be more harmful than helpful, let's talk about what to do instead, because this isn't just about clearing things out. It's about replacing them with solutions that support your safety, comfort, and peace of mind. And don't worry, the signs we've talked about, the slippery rugs, the cluttered counters, the products that have overstayed their welcome, aren't signs of failure. They're just reminders. Reminders that your space should evolve with you, not against you. So let's go over a few simple yet powerful changes that can help you feel safer and more secure in your own bathroom. One of the most impactful things you can do is improve your bathroom's lighting. It's something most people overlook, but the truth is, many falls and stumbles happen not because we can't move, but because we can't see. Dim lighting, harsh shadows, or outdated bulbs can make it harder to judge depth or spot slippery areas. Instead of relying on a single overhead light, consider installing soft motion sensor night lights that guide your path in the early morning or late evening. These can go near the toilet, along the baseboards, or beside the sink. That way, you're never stepping into a dark room or fumbling for a switch. The light gently turns on when you need it, and that small change can dramatically lower your fall risk. Another important solution is making your bathroom more accessible. This doesn't mean turning it into a hospital room. It means making it easier to move confidently and comfortably. For example, installing grab bars near the toilet and inside the shower provides extra support without feeling intrusive. They come in modern styles now, ones that blend in beautifully with your decor, and they give you something steady to hold on to when standing, turning, or reaching. If you've ever felt unsure of your footing stepping out of the tub, a grab bar may be the single best upgrade you can make. And paired with a non-slip shower mat, it turns the riskiest area of the bathroom into one of the safest. Let's also talk about bath seating. Standing in the shower for long periods might not feel difficult now, but even a few minutes on a bad day, when your blood pressure is off or your legs feel weak, can become dangerous. A sturdy shower chair or bench gives you the option to sit if needed, and for many seniors, it turns the act of bathing from a task into a soothing, comfortable experience. And remember, safety doesn't mean sacrificing dignity. These tools aren't a sign of decline. They're a smart way to stay independent longer. And because independence means being able to care for yourself on your terms without fear or strain. Now let's move into routines, habits that support both physical safety and emotional well-being. One of the most powerful changes you can make is starting your day with presence. Instead of rushing, create a slow, mindful routine. Take a moment to stretch gently before getting ready. Sit down when brushing your teeth, if needed. Keep a towel within easy reach, so you're not reaching across wet floors or twisting your body suddenly. And when it comes to your skincare or hygiene products, simplify your setup. Choose a small basket or caddy with only the essentials, maybe 1 or 2 creams, your toothbrush, and your favorite soap or lotion. Store everything else in a drawer or cabinet. The goal is to reduce movement, eliminate clutter, and create a clear, calm space where your hands can move freely and confidently. If vision is a concern, try using large print labels or color-coded containers. Many seniors benefit from this small adjustment. It removes guesswork and prevents mistakes, especially when products look similar or when your glasses aren't nearby. On that note, if you take medications in the bathroom, perhaps a cream, a rinse, or eye drops, consider setting up a safe storage system that includes a weekly check-in. Every Sunday, review your bathroom supplies, toss anything expired, refill what's running low, make a note of what's working and what's not. You might be surprised how empowering it feels to take charge of your space in this way. You're not just managing your environment, you're maintaining control of your well-being. Let's not forget mental and emotional care, which often starts right here, facing ourselves in the mirror. A positive mindset is just as vital as physical safety. When you look around your bathroom, what do you see? Does the space feel calming, welcoming, and supportive? If not, add something that lifts your spirit. Maybe it's a photograph of a loved one, a framed quote that makes you smile, or even a small plant to bring in a little life. These simple touches help create an environment that doesn't just keep you safe. It reminds you that you're still here, still thriving, and still deserving of beauty. And if you ever feel lonely, overwhelmed, or uncertain, know that you're not alone. Many seniors experience moments like that, but support is always within reach. Talk to your doctor, connect with your community, and surround yourself with people and tools that help you feel capable and seen. That includes how you manage your bathroom, your home, your daily habits, and your health. It's also important to stay up to date with regular checkups. If you've had even a minor slip or near fall recently, don't ignore it. Bring it up with your doctor. Ask about balance training, medication side effects, or physical therapy that could help improve your strength and confidence. Prevention now can save you from much harder recoveries later. And don't forget your social connections. Something as simple as inviting a friend over for coffee, joining a local club, or walking with a neighbor once a week keeps your mind active and your mood elevated. It's hard to overstate how much these things matter, emotionally and physically. Finally, remember this: you are still in control. You have the power to shape your space, protect your body, and support your future. One thoughtful change at a time, and it starts with awareness. You've already begun. By removing hazards and replacing them with supportive habits, tools, and routines, you're creating more than a safer bathroom. You're building a lifestyle that says, I value myself, I respect my health, and I choose to live not in fear of accidents, but with confidence in every corner of my home. Let's take a quiet moment together now. Oh, you've made it through this entire video, and that tells me something meaningful. You care. You care about your safety, you care about maintaining your independence, and maybe most of all, you care about living each day with confidence, clarity, and peace of mind. We've talked today about 5 common items that many people keep in the bathroom without realizing the risks they pose, especially after 70. Things like slippery bar soaps, expired medications, loose rugs, cluttered counters, and even step stools or other unstable tools. These items don't seem dangerous at first glance, but when you step back and consider how quickly life can change with a fall or a simple slip, their impact becomes clear. But just as important as what we remove is what we replace it with. Better lighting, simple routines, safety tools like grab bars and shower chairs, thoughtful organization, and above all, a mindset that values safety not as a sign of weakness, but as a commitment to self-respect and long-term independence. So let's take a moment to revisit what we've learned. You've recognized the small hazards that hide in plain sight. Things like slippery soap, wet rugs, and clutter that can trip you up. You've also seen that safer solutions are within reach. Switching to liquid soap, securing rugs with non-slip backing, installing gentle lighting, and clearing out what no longer serves you. These aren't dramatic changes, but they make a dramatic difference because the truth is, aging well isn't about doing everything the way we used to. It's about adapting smartly, confidently, and with grace. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. Remember, taking action today protects you tomorrow. Don't wait for an accident or a close call to be your wake-up call. You have the power right now to create a space that supports your body and honors your life experience. This is about more than convenience. It's about dignity. It's about choosing to feel strong, steady, and prepared in one of the most important rooms in your home. So I encourage you starting today to take a walk into your bathroom and see it through new eyes. Open that cabinet, look at what's on the floor, what's in the corners, what's been there out of habit, but no longer supports your needs. Then start making a few small changes, one at a time. You don't have to do it all at once, but every safe step you create adds up to a safer life. Maybe you'll toss that old sponge. Maybe you'll move your medications to a safer spot. Maybe you'll call someone to help install a grab bar or buy a new mat. Whatever step you take, know that it matters, because it's a step toward peace of mind and toward more days filled with comfort and confidence. And if you're feeling unsure or overwhelmed, just remember, you're not alone. Thousands of older adults are making these same changes. Quietly, thoughtfully, and courageously. You're part of a growing community that's choosing to age with purpose, awareness, and strength. Your life, your home, and your well-being are in your hands. So here's my invitation to you. Take one action today, just one. Clear one drawer, replace one slippery item, or sit down with a loved one and talk about ways to improve your bathroom's safety. That one action can open the door to many more. If this video gave you a fresh perspective, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me, what's the first thing you're going to remove or improve in your bathroom? You never know who your story might inspire, and if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us grow this channel and reach more people who need this kind of gentle guidance. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. It's an honor to walk alongside you as you take care of your health, your home, and your future. You deserve a life that feels safe, supported, and full of ease. Until next time, take care of yourself. One simple change at a time. You've got this. Wishing you safety, strength, and serenity always. See you in the next video.